First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Previous history with Luis Severino, just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. 1 out, nobody on. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Liner toward right center. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Numbers wise, he's at 326, 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
At the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Striding in, Aaron Hicks. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Now here's the pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Sale gets the sign. 0-1 on its way, and he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. Gone down on strikes 12 times as well. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Ramirez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Center fielder,
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Previous history with Luis Severino, just 3 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Next up for the Red Sox, Blake Swihart. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. Boston strands a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Giancarlo Stanton now. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
1-1. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on. All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone 2 for 8. Now here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Rounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's Neil Walker. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Walker waits on the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. One gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he fouls this one off. Pedroia is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge coasts under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Brandon Drury will bat next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. The 1-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
1-0. And he lays off there. 1-0. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box now, Austin Romine, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Barehanded for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. Ready for another chance? Hanley Ramirez as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
0-2 the count to Benintendi.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. 4th home run for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now batting, third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Popped him up. Romine has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swinging a soft liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Standing in now, Blake Swihart, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Bradley on second, Swihart on at first with 2 down. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Now 1-0 Boston. In now is the Yankees DH, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brett Gardner.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1, here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Chopped weakly to the left. Devers fields it cleanly, and there's one down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Betts. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Changeup in for a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two pitch is fouled away. And there's a base hit on the line. Running hard. He's digging for second. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Sale sets, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The Yanks leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1. Softly hit out to short. And 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up at the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-0 home. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. Betts is on the move. Popped him up. In comes Judge, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-0 now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hicks has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Straight 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Didi Gregorius. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bends into the zone for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Pedroia now at second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set with the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And he popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded up the first baseline. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Red Sox on top, 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Blake Swihart, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bradley leads off second with nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Xander Bogaerts. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Taken by Walker. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are two away. Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Tyler Austin now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. Austin leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Sale sets. Here he comes 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. 2 out with the man at first. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Here's Mookie Betts. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready for another chance. Hanley Ramirez, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Here's a pop-up now, and this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-1.
Count was 2-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
3-2.
We got 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High and deep to right center. Back goes Betts at the track. The wall. Gone! It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Popped up. Devers moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
For the Yankees, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Digging in once again, Neil Walker. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Pedroia has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 4-1 game. Rafael Devers the next to bat. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. There goes the runner. In the air now, out to left. Drury shading to his right. 1 out. Now 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starters. Next up for the Red Sox, Blake Swihart. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Eighth inning now from Yankee Stadium. Yankees and Red Sox with Boston out in front in this one as you get a look at the line score through the first 7 innings. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Stanton. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Boston's out in front, 4-1. Next for New York, Brandon Drury.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Here's Tyler Austin now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Cue shot here out towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 39, Carson Smith.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Romine. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning. Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from 3rd base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Comes set and the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. So 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Drury at 3rd. Austin over at 2nd. Romine on at 1st with nobody out. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down, a base hit. And that'll score the run from 3rd, and don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have a kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the... Oh, it's off the 3rd base bag. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Here's big Aaron Judge as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set and the pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Three runs already home here. 1-2 now.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Takes this the other way to right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. One run scored. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Tyler Thornburg is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Ready with the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
The 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready now. Two-strike pitch on its way. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up.
On the run is Benintendi.
And this will land foul.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but it's off his glove. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Here's Neil Walker batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. There's a strike.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
The 0-2 home. Hit in the air to left field.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And with only 1 away, no need to test it as he'll hold tight at third base.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Stepping up now, Brendan Drury. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Judge on third. Stanton at second. Gregorius at first. 1 gone. Right side, reined in to second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Standing in now, Tyler Austin, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Drilled to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that same situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a safe situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But a big inning here as they bat around and push 7 runs across the plate to take the lead. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Red Sox 4. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're back at Yankee Stadium for the top of the ninth. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. Ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the ninth.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Here's Mookie Betts, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. After it is Hicks. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 3-run blast to left center as that makes this an 8-all ball game.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
First pitch on its way. Sinking line drive out to right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in, Rafael Devers. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Ball one. The 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Benintendi heads for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the hole.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Throw into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That's exactly what you want from a guy in a game when you're leading by 1 run. He gets a chance to drive a guy in, and he promptly delivers with an RBI that gives him an extra run to play with. You know the guys in the bullpen appreciate that.
Into the box, Blake Swihart, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. Pitch number 100 on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So striding forward now, Xander Bogaerts. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Bradley stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gregorius is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Working to keep them in the game here. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
In there, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and that retires the side. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Yankees 8. Craig Kimbrell is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
46. Craig Kimbrell.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
I don't care how you find your way on in the ninth inning. Anytime you can bring the tying run to the plate, you're doing your job. Now we got the bloop looking for the blast.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's big Aaron Judge. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 1 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Kimbrell, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Gardner is off at first with 2 away. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Blowing away with it here as he can't find the plate. 3-0.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And that's in there. 3-1. There's ball 4.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've got. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Here's Didi Gregorius. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0. He's taken high above the zone.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike one.
Count 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Softly hit to short. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. Boston came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Tyler Thornburg gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Luis Severino gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network.